Camels. Very good. Thank you. Hello, Mario. Hello, LaSala. Good evening to you. The thumbs up was to LaSala and Pixie. Thank you and thank you. And the giant space butts here. All right. I'll tell you what's up. New rhythm has got me unbalanced. And I'd like to sing over it, but I don't know what. Because I have not come up with anything yet. So Dallas is always asking me, what do you create first? I always create a verse first. For the most part, I always tend to start with a dry guitar because you can add in all your shit later. What do I mean by all your shit? Your reverb, your analog delay, your wow, your fucking whatever you want to add in, man. You can add that shit in later. But for now, the most important thing is writing the tune. I mean, you can dick around with the song. That's part of writing the song, you know. Dick around with the tone, I mean, and, you know, have that influence your song. No, the giant space bud, I do not have a loop pedal. I don't really particularly care for them. I like to, in terms of my process, I will go back and listen to this and go like, I'll just make a short video of it because I like that chord progression. I like how that sounded. I want to write lyrics over that. So I'll re-record it on my own camera in my own app, outside of the YouTube app. So I can see exactly what I'm doing in my right hand orientation, not in a fucking mirror. And I'll record like 30 seconds to 60 seconds of it. And that'll be enough for me to like do recall and be like, I can take that and I can build on it. I can make another part. And then I can flesh out my melody while I sit with my guitar and I have my pen and paper. Hey, Maggie Lee. Is that like WSG? Is that short for what's going on? Hey, chat stream. Sorry, I saw ya. All on the watchtower? Steve, you should lead off with hi, how you doing first. He's new, Pixie. We'll cut him some slack. Hey, Troy Olive, what's up? Hang on, Pix. I'll get you a pen comment, all right? Hang on. Sorry. My bad. Bad Soulcactus. Yup, here we are. Almost there, guys. Hang on. Thanks, Pixie. All right, guys. Wow. Okay. It was White Room. It was no quarter bullshit before that, but it was White Room. You didn't have to hide them for Toka Alvin Lee. Hey, ACDC. I don't know how to play Alvin Lee. Hey, Rare Hunter. Well, now I'm going to block you, though. Guys, please don't come in here and make demands on me. I don't know who you think you are, but you're a guest in someone's house right now. I certainly wouldn't walk into somebody's place and be like, hey, man, play me some Black Sabbath. Or just play me some Black Sabbath. I'm pretty sure that host would give me the business and tell me to get the fuck out of his place. Wow, you must have not just heard what I just said. Hey, play Freebird. Hey, check out the comment. Check out the pinned comment, bud. You know what, Pixie? From now on, don't delete them. I'm just going to say read the pinned comment. Scooby VR. I don't know what P is, but whatever. Thanks, Dave Frosty. I like that. Aliens fan, obviously. Did you watch the third episode of Alien Earth? What have you been playing lately? Or so far in the stream? I was working on, I was talking about doing a new original. I don't know how I felt about that. Okay, dude. You didn't need to say it like that, though. That was kind of uncalled for. Afterlife Studios, thank you very much. If you say so. Hey, Martin, what's happening? Oh, you're trying to learn some Jed Atkins stuff? Good luck with that, man. That guy was unbelievable. You definitely need an analog delay for that. You need slapback, man. Pixie, do what you feel is the best course of action, okay? I was just saying that there's too many of them. Don't fucking worry about all of them. Let them read the fucking let them read the pinned comment. If they're not still getting it after that, then yeah, eject them. Fuck them. Cool, Wesley Boone. I can't read your message, Honor. I have an idea, Martin. Why don't you put on Beatles Anthology on your DVD player or your CD player, because saying it to me really doesn't mean shit to me. Except for the title that you just said. Well, I guess you came to the right place, Bricks. Do I pass the fucking audition or what? You're more than welcome to hear other people, but that's what I got. That's cool. That's fucking tone. Thank you, Sir Deuces. You're right, the giant space button. Now you can see why I get fucking exhausted and irritated. So do I get the fucking Eric Clapton gig or what? Thank you, Paulino. Good to see you. Hey, Joseph. I use the Sword STR tremolo. When I'm not using that, I use my Soulcactus signature amp, made by Victoria Amp Co. But I prefer the Sword for what I'm doing today. Because the Soulcactus amp we did that back in 25 years ago. And my ears have changed. My tone has changed. My sensibilities has changed as a player. Hey, Wolfgang, what's happening? So I don't get the I don't get the gig bricks. Is that the deal? Just a good high five. Lou, it's a junior. Hey, Michael, it's time for school. Thanks, Joseph. Led Zeppelin 4, John. Rock the coin right into the slot, my friend, and you can hear some Led Zeppelin 4. All these nudes kids using modeling amps is disgusting. I agree with you, man. That modeling amp shit is for the birds. You got that right, brother. I wouldn't use one of those pieces of shit, even if you fucking paid me $1 million. I'd be like, get that the fuck away from me. Thing's poisonous. They'd be like, what? I'd be like, you heard me. I didn't stutter. And if I see it again, I'll take my pistols to it. You understand me? That's how I feel about that shit. Oh, thanks, Bricks. I appreciate that. When do I need to start? Thank you, dude. I'm just being me. Mazats. Well, you know, interesting thing is, like, you know, Bonamassa talks about, like, all my shit is relatively new, like, within the last, some of my pedals are not, but, like, my amp and my guitar are within the last, like, 5 or 10 years. But Bonamassa has this thing where he's just, like, sonically vintage gear sounds better, and I kind of tend to agree with him. But I don't, like, agree with, like, using a Dumble Overdrive special. Like, I just think, like, man, there's so many great fucking tones you can get without spending that kind of fucking crazy money. I mean, you don't even need to spend what I spent. You can look on the secondary markets. You can get a nice, like, 5-watt tweed amp, hand-wired for, like, $1,000 to $1,500. I think that's a great deal, personally. And when I say, like, hand-wired tweed amp, I mean boutique amp, like a Victoria or a Swart. You won't find a Matchless for that amount of money, but you can definitely, you know, find some secondhand Swarts out there for reasonable money. I know, because I have. Hey, John, always good to have a drummer in the house. Recognition for independent artists? Yeah, that's me, man. It's been a long time coming. going to be a long time gone. Well, they say that the darkest hour is going to be the one right before the dawn. Yeah, me too. Everybody's broke right now. Why is that? Thanks, Wolfgang. Hey, Cole. Well, you won't get any judgment here about that, the giant space butt. Hey, Armando Diaz, how are you? Buenos noches, my friend. Cool, Mazats. Ahmed, hello. Is this guitar $4,000? Fuck no. No, David. It's just a reissue. It's not a custom shop. But I can tell you this, if I want to resell it, it's going to sell for $3,000. Because where are you finding another one right now? Oh yeah, nowhere. Except for custom shop versions that are $4,000. So I'm trying to save you $1,000. And I got news for you. This guitar sounds better than any of those custom shop pieces of I know, because I added a Lawler overwound bridge pickup. Because Lawler makes the shit in P90s. Can I do Green Day? No, Mr. Pickle God. But I do like your name. Are you the pickle deity? You're trying to learn some Dwayne Allman solos? Okay, you know, the best thing, man, is to really pick up on his movement in terms of doing that kind of thing. So listen to something like Derek and the Dominoes, Layla and other assorted love songs. Listen to Have You Ever Loved a Woman? And start off with something like that where he's going... My strings are really close to the fretboard. It's very rudimentary Elmore James shit. but it's very effective. So if you can just get your movements down. So it's a forward and then it's a back. So strings are also closer on a Fender, just FYI. They would be a little bit closer on a two-stop tailpiece Gibson configuration also. So, you know, to make excuses, if I had my guitar actually set up, it would play better for slide for me. But I'm not really focusing on that right now. I'm just focusing on being a better manual player with my hand ailment. I can't help you with any Mark Knopfler stuff, man. Check out somebody else that's been nailing that on YouTube. I know there's people out there that have probably nailed that solo note for note. With the tone and delay, play the intro to Hey Joe, please. Okay. With this exact tone. Well, that's the way I play it, dude. Everybody plays it different. I think Randy Hansen, though, probably plays it the most correct out of anybody. If you have ever seen Randy Hansen, he is like Hendrix reincarnated. He's fucking great. Armando Diaz, hi, can you say my name, please? I just did. Armando Diaz. Now, can I have a biscuit? No, any Satriani? Super Dad, Pete 83. No, I do not. I'm sorry. I'm not that kind of a guitar player, man. Hey, Dallas, how are you? 57 straight leg. You should try some manners, dude. Read the pinned comment, please. How about some Buddy Guy? Dude, not a request hotline. Do you have a guitar question? I like Buddy Guy. Same thing to Brenda. Not a request hotline. Please read the pinned comment. That's what it's there for. Thanks, Jerry A. Where does that stereotype of Gibson headstocks being weak come from? Probably from them smashing. It's more the neck snapping right off the body if it falls over or takes the wrong tumble. Strats and Tellys really don't have that because they're bolt on. That's why I would never take this to a gig. It's way too fragile. He is alive right now. His name is Derek Truxton. I saw him the other night. He is without a doubt the best guitar player walking the earth right now. Play Smoke on the Water? How about Eat a Dick, Pam? Thanks, Wolfgang. Leela, please? What is, I think you mean Layla. Oops, sorry. How's that, Wolfgang? Thank you for the sticker. I appreciate it much, brother. Thank you. It's nice. Could be one of the nicest compliments I get all night. Hidden Stash, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Death. What? What'd you guys have a fight, dude? Dude, it's cool. Calm down, man. It ain't the end of the world. You're just, dude. Take a beat, man. It's all good. Movie Dick? I don't know what Movie Dick is. Yeah, my Analog Delay by Retrosonic is currently my favorite pedal. Oh, Kingfish? Would I jam with him? Absolutely. In a fucking heartbeat. Yeah, without a doubt. He's great. I worry about him in terms of his health. You know, I'd like to see him make it to like 50 years of age, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, who's around him that is controlling his diet? What effects am I using? Just onboard reverb and Retrosonic Analog Delay right now, David. All right, dude. Hey, Ninja, what's happening? How you doing? Good to see you. Death, dude, it's not the end of the world. You guys had a misunderstanding. It happens. But if you guys have been together that long, I'm sure you can work it out. Do you honestly think it's worth pissing away the 5 or 6 years? Let me put it to you this way. Is it life or death or a deal breaker? If the answer to either of those is no, then you'll work it out. If the answer is yes, then you got a bigger fucking problem. What's my preference on strings? Ernie balls, regular slinkies, 9 gauge on this one, 10s, or the 9.5 hybrid gauge. Those are the strings that I like. Yeah, there is plenty of fish in the sea, so you don't need to get twisted. For what one will not do, there are 20 more who will. Hey, what is it? Agalos? That's almost like the video game, right? Yeah, I like the Doors, man. What amp? David, all my shit is down below. If you go to where the title is and then the description, there's a thing that says more. Click on that. A drop-down box will appear. All my gear is listed below. Sword amp is STR Tremolo 5-watt amp with Soulcactus mods. Read it to figure out what those are. Crypto Dave, what up? I don't know, Sweet Child of Mine. Thank you. Like, to make it not seem like you're just playing a pentatonic scale, you just kind of like need to get creative with it. The best recommendation, excuse me as my voice breaks, the best recommendation I can make to you is to get yourself a private instructor and go over progressions together and take turns soloing and have them show you some tricks and whatever else. Tricks and tips. Tits is something else at somewhere else. Don't worry about those for now. Just worry about the tips and tricks. But I mean, like, there's if you watch like Fresh Cream live, there's Clapton like breaks down some of the shit that he does. It's pretty impressive to watch. I used to watch it all the time when I was in my early 20s. Be like, I have to kick this to start it. You see, it takes bass off and puts treble on. Really? Wow. Other things he demonstrates on there is like woman. And he demonstrates aggression in his playing, which I just did there. You were at Red Rocks in 78? Well, that makes one of us. I wasn't. I was in Chicago in 1978, man. What about Richie Blackmore? Or Paul Kossoff? Who is the best for you? Neither. I like both. I like Paul Kossoff more if we're being real. But I can't take anything away from Richie. He's just such a badass. And I got to see him live on the Perfect Strangers tour when they came to Phoenix. Dude, he broke 2 of his fingers and kept it going like through the rest of the hour and a half. Like he broke his 2 fingers in the first 30 minutes of the show and kept going the rest of the way through, which was like another hour and a half on top of that. I was like, holy shit, man. I mean, talk about a beast. Hey, Carmen, what's up? Okay. Stones with Lady J? Okay. Gilmore is a badass? Yeah, Gilmore's a badass. Okay. Caramelized Shores throw good. Marco, I'm not going to get into that here. If you want to take a private lesson from me, you may. Email me at soulcactus19@gmail.com. I'm going to get back to the jam. Thanks. Play my favorite song. Hidden Stash, you should have some fucking spotlight, dude. John Entwistle was the fucking man, and Geddy Lee is the fucking man as far as I'm concerned. Dude, when I was a three-piece, I was always looking to my bass player like, dude, you know, I gave both of my boys chances to shine beyond belief. I was always very generous because I didn't want to be the one going off the whole night. I didn't need to be. They had talent. Let them fucking showcase it. Bassists should definitely have a turn at the spotlight. They shouldn't get screwed like John Paul Jones did. If he did, sorry. You're welcome. I love bass players, man. Do I know any Bowie? No. I've never been friends with David Bowie. I'm sorry. Bass is the foundation of any good song. It helps drive the fucking song, I can tell you that. If you don't think it doesn't, listen to the song Rubber Band Man. The bass comes in and goes... Boop, 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 boop. It totally drives the tune. There you go, Carmen. Yeah, Carmen is related, I think. Play Puff the Magic Dragon. I'd rather eat a bowl of my dog's shit. Thank you. No. No Motley Crue riffs. I did see Motley Crue on the Girls, Girls, Girls tour. They did Mick Mars wrong. That guy's amazing. That guy was a just extremely talented, wicked guitar player. Really underrated dude. Can I play Pride and Joy? I mean, I can play it the way I play it. I can't play it the way that Stevie played it, if you want my honest opinion. What are you going to do for me, man? Carmen, I'm only going to ask this once. Are you on the drugs? Sailing. Please read the pinned comment. It's not a request hotline, but if you want to ask something about guitars, amps, effects, or playing in bands, or trying to get gigs, or writing and recording music, that's what the streams are about. You guys would know that if you just read the fucking more thing, the description, actually. How much do I charge for a party? I don't have a band, man. You want me as a solo act? Be pretty lame. I mean, are you going to pay for my... I mean, dude, where are you? Are you going to pay for my travel, too? You're good. I'm not fucking answering that. Are you local, dude? Franklin Alvarado. You can email me at soulcactus19@gmail.com if you're serious about your question. But you'll have to pay for my travel and my lodging, as well as the show. Thanks, Pixie. Jonas Phoenix from Portugal. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Nothing. He did this. Sit and spin, William. Do I play children's parties? BRFC 332. Do you think that I play children's parties? I wouldn't let my kids anywhere fucking near me. And I don't have kids, okay? I'm surprised they let me buy dogs. Just kidding. Oh, thanks, Jonas. I guess I need to get a booking agent and get my ass to Portugal, huh? Yeah, guys, I'm actually going to start having some guests here and there sporadically. I don't know how it's all going to work out, but I've actually lined up somebody cool for sometime in October. I've already talked to them. They're going to come on the show. It'll probably be the evening stream since they're on the West Coast like me. Hey, Ed, what's happening? How you doing? Jonas, well, when I get a booking agent and get a tour together and a band, you know, we can work on it. Sorry for the slurping. It's a retrosonic analog delay. Please read the description. All my gear's in there, for fuck's sake. Yes. Thanks, Dallas. So are you, bud. Hey, you got my note on the song, right? On the Foxy thing? You understand what I'm saying to you? Oh, okay, your mom. Oh, all right. Sorry. After that, it's just kind of fucking haywire anyways, but that's the... Do it, Ronnie, do it! So, hope you guys like that. I'm sorry about your pops. I just said the words on many areas of the festival. I'm not from Cali. I'm from Arizona. Originally from Chicago. So, Midwest to start, and then Southwest. And then back to Midwest, and then back to Southwest. And then to East, and then back to Southwest. It's a lot of ping-ponging back and forth the Soulcactus has done. But I'm like the tumbleweed, man. I just roll on. Dallas, of course I've learned to riff wrong, man. I hear things all the time and be like, no shit, I've been playing that wrong all these years, motherfucker. Oh well. Course correction is good. Can I play Touch Too Much from AC/DC? Oh, I wish I could, man. That's a great song. I like Walk All Over You instead, though. There you go. I'm gonna go with probably Angus. I like Old Sabbath, but probably not as much as I like Angus or AC/DC across the board over their entire career. No, I don't know any Moody Blues. You too, Jonas. Thank you. And again, folks, if you like the content on the channel that you're hearing, please do us a favor and send us a sticker or a super sticker. I think you mean I need fooling. I think you're singing a whole lot of love, dude. Guys, just real quick correction. I'm not Mr. Cactus. If anything, I'd be Mr. Soulcactus. Soulcactus is all one word the way I'm using it. Larry and then Soulcactus. Okay? So it'd be Mr. Soulcactus, actually, technically speaking. Unless you just want to say Mr. Larry or just dumb fuck. Whatever. I don't care. Hey, shitbrick. Yes, sir? I need you to clean out the back of this closet. Okay, I'll get right on that, sir. Yes, sir. I don't have arthritis, dude. I have severe carpal tunnel syndrome, but thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Brock. How are you this evening? Black Dog is pretty deceptive. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of shit going on there. There's a lot of shit going on with Jimmy's music, period. You know, in studying Jimmy Page in my like first couple of years of high school, was reading a lot about like how he creates a guitar army and what it means, which is just that he basically does a minimum of like 4 guitar tracks and then goes from there. But he does a minimum of 4 guitar tracks for every song that he does. Like, it's just insane shit. So, reading that, when I started to do, like, all my work for Taxi out in LA, that's exactly what I started doing. I started coming up with, like, variation on rhythm parts that I could lay down because, well, I wasn't going to lay down drums. I didn't have a drum machine, so I needed something to carry the rhythm. So yeah, I would make up just rhythm parts like muting or whatever to echo the drum beat of whatever. And because of the way that I play, it wasn't a stretch for me to do. Thank you, man. I appreciate the thumbs up. Yeah, they're great. Any of you guys seen It May Get Loud, where he breaks down Ramble On like this? That's fucking awesome. I'm like, oh shit, that's how he fucking does it? I'm like, you bastard. I've been wanting to know the answer to that for like 30 fucking years, you fuck. That's how I get when I watch shit like that. I get a little prickly about it. Because I'm going there, and I'm sitting there going, that's it? Really? That's how you do that? That's it? I couldn't break that apart with all your shit going on the record. So, thank you for doing that. And letting me sweat about it for 30 years. Thanks, Jimmy. Sorry for the little tirade. It happens on occasion. 7. 7, 11. No worries, C. It's all good. Thanks, Instash. Go tell like 10 of your friends. Trying to get to 8,000 and then on to 10,000. I really want to see this shit grow. I mean, look, I'd love to like have other people on, and trust me when I tell you, the person that I've got on coming in October, you guys are gonna lose your shit. He's not a rock star, okay, but he's on the gear side of it, and I met him when I owned Soulcactus Sound. I actually met him through Robert Keeley of Keeley Electronics. I'm sure you've heard of Keeley Effects, right? Please, now is the time where you guys say, yeah, we've heard of Keeley Electronics, yeah. Anyways, when Robert Keeley first started out, I was actually one of his first dealerships. And his first big breakthrough pedal was his compressor. And I had a waiting list out the door for these things. It was ridiculous. Every time a shipment would come in, they'd go out the next day. It was so crazy. So then they made another pedal, but this time he made this pedal with this guy who was running this thing called Legendary Tones. And I was just like, it was called the Time Machine Boost. I don't know if anybody remembers it, but it was basically sort of like a range master with some boost functions in it. And it was really bitchin' pedal, really sharp looking. I wish I still had one. But Legendary Tones is who I'm going to get and have on the program. The guy who owns it, his name is David Sabatos. And he's not only does he make this thing, that Hot Roger Marshall, it's basically there's one for George Lynch called the Mr. Scary mod, but that's what he makes, is the hot mod. And it's like a hot rodded preamp section that you unscrew the back of your panel of your Marshall and you plug this thing into one of your preamp tubes, and it takes over, and it sort of acts like it super juices your amp into serious gain territory. It's ridiculous. You guys ought to check out some of the videos on YouTube. He's got a Legendary Tones has their own YouTube channel. You should check it out. And David's a hell of a player. He could shred me into the ground. He's that good. Oh, you like Brock? You like Robert Keeley shit? Okay, that's cool. Tip for beginners: alternate your picking, man. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Every other. Your refrigerator light is always on. Make sure there are no aliens in there. Yeah, dude, you're in the wrong fucking place. Bye-bye. For playing Sabbath. Right. That gets me there every time. What's my favorite blues lick? Probably like an Albert King lick, something like well, that's more EC. That's more Albert King. And I like B.B. King shit a lot. I like the way that B.B. King phrased things, because he put swing into all his shit. That's what was great about him. He was a swing master. That's the difference between B.B. King and a lot of the other blues players. Not T-Bone Walker per se, because he played it. I mean, he was the first guy to front a big blues jazz band way back when. But Peavy really, like, he was swinging, man. Like, Why I Sing the Blues. Excuse me, I play that way because of B.B. King. I developed that style because of B.B. King. And I swing because of B.B. King. So, if you play along to like 8 minutes of Why I Sing the Blues, you're going to get really good at your rhythm. I promise you that. Yeah, well, Brock, it's about, okay, I'm using a hand-wired amp. I've discussed this before. If you want to get better at your guitar playing, get a hand-wired amp. I know it's expensive, but you're going to notice the difference because you're going to hear everything. All your fucking mistakes and all your great playing as well. Ultimately, it will make you a better player because you're going to eliminate the mistakes and you'll get more precise. You'll also acquire sensibility and be more sensitive with how you play the guitar in terms of what you play with your pick, how heavy you are with it, how light you are. That's going to come through the hand-wired amp in a way that does not come through a CPB or PCB, printed circuit board amp. All right? Printed circuit board amps are really forgiving. They will cover up all your shit. That means like your Fender Blues DeVille. That's a perfect example. You know, great amp, but it ain't hand wired. So, you know, it's very forgiving. So is the Mesa Boogie shit. It's very forgiving. If you really want to hone your skills and get more articulate with your instrument, get yourself a hand-wired amp. That's what I wound up doing. And I've been using them since 1996. Before that, I was using like Reissue, Vox AC30, Marshall Plexi 1969 50-watt lead. Or, you know, and like a Fender Silverface Deluxe Reverb, which sounded really fucking anemic. I mean, I think 2 out of 3 of those, or all 3, maybe have been hand-wired. I'm not sure. But when I switched over to boutique amps like Victoria, Matchless, and Swart, also, you know, started playing Carr, Bogner, Top Hat, and a lot of other shit under the sun, Cesar Diaz, whatever. I was just like, I think this is the way to go. And it wasn't expensive as vintage either. And it still is not. So, I've actually never heard that Gary Moore tune. I'm only really familiar with Still Got the Blues, and I haven't had that CD in a very long time. Like since I was when it came out, I was like a freshman in college. When I went to Berkeley, everybody was sort of like listening to it, and that was the summer of 1990. Hey, Mika Harris. I don't play Nirvana. Thank you for saying I look cool as fuck. I appreciate that. Hey, Blood Rain, how are you? Thanks, Pixie. Screwed that up at the end, sorry. Kind of lost my footing. Cool. No, man, it's just 5 watts. I put a pillow in front of it to deaden the sound because it's in a room with me. It's pretty... pretty loud. So no, I do not use an attenuator on my amp. I just, because if I want to flip a switch and like kind of bring it down a few watts, I can do that, or I can plug into instead of going into the high input, for all those people who have high and low inputs, if you want to quiet your shit down, go into the low input. It will not be as loud and abrasive as input 1, which is the high. It'll take a few dBs off and mellow out your shit. Hear that? My guitar volume's on 10. All I did was go into the low input. And I got a cleaner tone. It's a little darker. I would need to brighten it up with some of my tone. Oh, no, I'm not left-handed. It's the fucking mirror camera. Sorry. Thanks for the flower, Brock. No. I can twirl a lightsaber, though. I can do some Obi-Wan Kenobi moves for you, if you like. Ask Pixie Knickers, she's seen it. Actually, you know what, you guys? The lightsaber video is posted on my Instagram page. You can go check it out over there. It's I'm at Larry Soulcactus over there. I'm at Soulcactus19 here on YouTube, but I'm at Larry Soulcactus on Instagram, and that's free. I mean, if you guys want me to post my lightsaber video, I'll post it. See, like that to me, that's great. And then if I want some more grit, I just plug it into the high input and then flip my switch. That's all amp. I don't have any effects on right now. You're just hearing reverb out of the amp. Now it's completely dry. Nothing to hide behind. As it goes off the fretboard. This is getting good. No. Alright guys, we've been going for a long frickin' time, so I'm going to call it. As I'm going to put up some more shorts, I think, and see what we can see. But thank you all very much for stopping by and participating in the live stream. I appreciate it. Pixie Knickers is always awesome. I appreciate it. Brock, thank you very much. Blood Raven, thank you. Hidden Stash, thank you. Thanks, Robert B. I appreciate that. My favorite song, hello. Andrew, hello to you. Thank you. Mike, what's my favorite gear? What year is my guitar? 2017 or 2018, something like that. Well, to each their own, man. When am I going to show off my Star Wars collection? I don't know if that's something you guys want to see. Leave me some comments. And I'm happy to show it off. Anyways, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. I was trying to find who gave the sticker. Anyways, Death, I hope you feel better. Dallas, be cool. If I missed anybody else, I'm very sorry. Be cool. And we'll catch you tomorrow for what? The noon stream, I guess. All right? Have a good night. Be good to yourselves and be good to the ones around you. All right? Peace out. Bye-bye.